just about set to go now and towing the slab. Casey Mize. What do we have on him?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Ready to go now? Now up for Tampa Bay, Julio Rodriguez.
Oh.
Doyle in position. And there's one down. This is Corbin Carroll. It gets down, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Doyle makes the catch. And there's two down. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Kyle Schwarber.
And that one fouled off. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. Late swing, foul to the left. Lewis pulls it down, and that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field, and on the hill, Kevin Gausman. What do you have on him?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike. And he can't come up with it. And they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Rolled to Rowdy. He'll do it himself here tonight. An efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Here's George Springer. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. Gausman, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2012. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that drops foul. And there's a foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. At the belt and fires. In the dirt, and the count now even up.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter. One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And that's downstairs. And 1-1. Springer, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just missed. And that is out of play. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's a 2-2. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. Back here in Denver, top of the second, and stepping in for the Rays, Rowdy Tellez. And that one fouled off. Fought off foul. The 0-2. Springer racing after it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Danny Jansen to hit here. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. And there are two down. Two down, base is empty. And now Ramon Urias. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Slings to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, Brent Rooker. Gausman back to work. Off the mark there. And that is ball one. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Carroll pulls that one down. One down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Vinny Pasquantino in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Well struck left field. This one's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Royce Lewis. And a foul ball. One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. And the next pitch is way outside. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Right side. Carroll sizes this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. Next for Colorado, Colson Montgomery. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Pasquantino on at second with 2 down. In the dirt. Man at second. Fouls one off. 2-2. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Pasquantino brings it in. 1 away. Now it's Paul DeJong up to the plate. Swing and a foul straight back. 1 out, base is empty. Doyle settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that one wrapped foul. Top of the third, no score. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Springer there makes the catch, and that And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Right through there for a strike. Just missed. Next offering is down low.
2-1.
That one hit to right. Carroll makes the grab, one down. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball one. Grisham, a guy that understands the strike zone. That's off the inside corner. And it's 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Chourio going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Grounded out his first time. That's too low. 1-0. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's a foul ball. Field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He'll touch them all. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. This one's smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. And now here is Ben Rice. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back here at Coors Field as we go to the top of the fourth. Now, Jackson Chourio. There's a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Springer makes the catch, and there's one gone. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Flied out his first time. Foul ball there. Doyle settles under this one. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. So here comes Rowdy Tellez. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Back here in Denver, here's the left fielder, Brent Rooker. Lifted in the air, right center field. Carroll on his way over. Makes the catch for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Foul ball. Slow ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul. 1 down, base is empty. That's down and in.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Up and in. It's 2-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. Now here is Royce Lewis. There's a strike. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fly ball to right. Carroll nabs it. 2 down. So digging in, Colson Montgomery. His first at bat was a strikeout. Just missed. What a stop. And very nicely done for the out. And we're back. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, these Rays definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Springer takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number one. Urias now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. He swings and fouls one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Montgomery sends it to first. Now 2 away. Nick Gonzalez next to hit for the Rays. First time up was a pop out. And that is Springer. Brings it in. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. That one ripped. And this one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Not in time. He's safe. So the batting order turns over. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. That one inside, and that's ball 1. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
There's a swing and a miss. Runner at third, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is downstairs.
2-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Good eye right there.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that...
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they add a pair. It's 5-zip. Jorge Polanco digging in for the Rockies. This one in the air. Gausman should have this one. And there's one away. And the batter is George Springer. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left side. 2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. Now the Rockies catcher, Ben Rice. First offering, and it just misses. Yeah, that's fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's outside. And the count's full.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And a base hit. So he battled through a long at-bat and earned himself a hit.
Nice at-bat right there. Not just the result, but
now on the mound for the Rays, Tyler Ferguson.
still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him. Back-to-back base hits. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Well, he settles under it in left, and that will end. So digging in, Paul DeJong. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Over to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. So the Rays batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. A little out front there as he swings through it.
One strike.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Doyle moving under it. Makes the catch for the second out. Corbin Carroll swings it now. Good power, and he's homered off some really big names early in his career.
Yeah, Boog, his first home run was against Yu Darvish. He also got to Clayton Kershaw and Max Scherzer shortly after. It's easy to gain confidence when you're having success against the biggest names in the sport. Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it.
Oh, wow, what a stop. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Back-to-back singles. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 5-3. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That one hops against the fence. The throw into second. And that's a 2-out double. Now it's Jansen to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. That one in there across the letters. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Threw open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
In the dirt. Chases that one out of the zone. That ends the end. Back here at Coors Field, here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Ferguson back to work. That's in there. That's outside. 1-1.
That's a ball.
Swing and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. Popped up right side. Gonzalez. Hauls it in and there's one away. Next to hit, Colson Montgomery. And a foul ball. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. And they add a run. It's 6-3. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. One down, base is empty. In the air, out towards right center. Carroll on the move to the gap. Makes the grab for the second out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Grisham now at the plate as he swings through strike one. The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, way back there. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. Top of inning number 7. Now up for Tampa Bay, Ramon Urias. Polanco. The throw to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Nick Gonzalez. Out to short, Montgomery. Whips it across, and 2 away to start the 7th. Paul DeYoung next to hit for the Rays. Swings through that one for strike one.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And it's fouled away. 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Gets down, base hit, and that extends the inning. Julio Rodriguez will hit next, and that one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing.
0-1.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Right down to shoot, and that's strike 2.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you just got.
Now that's strike 3, and the 3rd. Bottom of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Chourio makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. In there at the knees. That one missing inside. Left field, way back there. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Now the catcher up to hit, Ben Rice. Swinging a foul out of play. Man at second. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Springer comes in to score. And they're up by 4.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Rooker stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Slings to first in time. next to hit for the Rockies. The left-hander on now. Colby Allard.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Just off the inside edge. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here the bottom of the 7th. Inside, just missed. Hard hit to third. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for the Rays, Jackson Chourio. Springer drifts towards it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Up the middle, and that chance handled. To first, Schwarber out of the play. Here's Rowdy Tellez.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Rooker coming on. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. Down to third baseman, Royce Lewis. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0. This one in the air, center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. And that's outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Doyle in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. That's in there, and the count 1-1. Man at first, 1 away. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And there's a foul ball. Just missed.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Next for Colorado, Jorge Polanco.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And that just misses. That's to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Urias to second. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. George Springer digging in for the Rockies. That one outside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Rodriguez makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Back here in Denver, and here's the catcher, Danny Jansen.
Number 45, Tyler.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Ramon Urias now at the plate. Doyle. And a couple of quick outs. So it's their last chance in this one. Nick Gonzalez next to hit for the Rays. That one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Fouled off left side. The Rays down to their final strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. Mize with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever